Finding our way back to this quiet space together feels like coming home after a long journey through the dark. I am so glad you have stepped into this moment of stillness at Miracle Prayer Studio. And if your soul feels a little lighter here, I would love for you to subscribe and walk this path of faith with us every morning. We are sitting here, side by side in spirit, breathing in the coolness of the early air and letting the world wait outside the door for just a little while longer. It is a soft thing, this gathering of hearts where we don't have to pretend to be stronger than we are or hide the fact that our minds are sometimes crowded with shadows. We are talking to each other through the silence, acknowledging that while the sun rises for everyone, the light of peace is something we must choose to receive together. I know how it feels when the weight of the day ahead tries to press down on your chest before you have even stood up. We often find ourselves looking at the mountains we have to climb today and feeling very small, wondering if we have enough strength left in our bones to make it to the top. But as we sit here together, I want us to remember that we aren't meant to carry the mountain. We are only meant to trust the one who moves them. In the quiet words of Isaiah 41:10, we are gently reminded by our Creator to let go of that trembling in our spirits with the promise, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." It is such a beautiful thought to hold on to as the light begins to change the color of the sky, that we are held by a hand that never shakes and never lets go. My King, I come to you now with a heart that is wide open and a spirit that is ready to listen. I am looking at these words from your servant Isaiah, and I am letting them sink deep into the thirsty soil of my soul. When you tell me not to be dismayed, I realize that you are seeing my tendency to look around at the world in terror, and you are calling my gaze back to your face. I focus my attention entirely on you this morning, my dear Lord. I am turning away from the news that frightens me, the bills that worry me, and the mistakes of my past that haunt me. I am choosing to see your sovereignty as the only truth that matters. You are my God, not just a God far away in the heavens, but my God, present in this room, present in my breath, and present in every heartbeat. Father, I want to start this day by simply giving it all back to you. I am placing the next 24 hours into your hands, knowing that you have already seen the end from the beginning. Every appointment on my calendar, every task on my list, and every person I will speak to today, I entrust them all to your grace. I surrender my need to control the outcomes of my efforts. I offer you my hands to do your work, my feet to go where you lead, and my voice to speak words of kindness. It feels so much better to breathe when I remember that the world does not rest on my shoulders, but on yours. I am stepping out of the driver's seat of my own life and asking you, my King, to take the lead in every small and large decision I face today. My dear Lord, I am so full of gratitude as I look out at this new dawn. Thank you for the gift of life itself, for the way my lungs continue to work without me even thinking about it, and for the warmth of the blanket that kept me safe through the night. I am grateful for the mercies that you have made new for me this morning, exactly as you promised. Thank you for the roof over my head and for the food that will sustain me today. Most of all, I am thankful that your love for me is not based on how well I perform or how much I achieve. You love me simply because I am yours, and that is a peace that the world can never take away from me. Father in heaven, I am coming to you with a humble heart to ask for your forgiveness. I am sorry for the times lately when I have let fear sit on the throne of my life. I have spent so many hours worrying about things that may never happen, acting as though I were an orphan who had to solve everything alone. Please forgive my lack of faith and the way I have doubted your goodness when the path got dark. I am sorry for the harsh words I spoke in my stress and the way I have allowed anxiety to make me impatient with the ones I love. Cleanse my heart today, my King, and help me to start fresh, washed in the grace that you so freely give to those who ask. Jesus, I am asking for your divine peace to guard my mind today. It feels like my thoughts are often like birds darting in every direction, easily startled by the smallest noise. I ask that you would settle them. Let your eternal peace, which doesn't make sense, to the logical mind stand like a guard at the entrance of my heart. When the world tells me I should be afraid of the future, remind me that you are already there. When my own mind tries to tell me I am not enough, whisper the truth that I am complete in you. I pray for a mind that is focused on whatever is true, noble, right, pure, and lovely. Help me to filter out the noise and the negativity that drains my spirit, and instead, let me drink from the well of your presence. My King, I ask for your strength to rise up within me as I prepare to face my responsibilities. You know where I feel weak and where I feel like I am just pretending to have it all together. I ask that you would be the strength in my hands and the clarity in my mind. For the work that lies ahead of me, give me the wisdom to handle it with excellence and integrity. If I encounter obstacles, help me to see them as opportunities to trust you more. I don't want to rely on my own energy today, which always seems to run out by noon. Instead, I want to tap into the limitless power of your Holy Spirit. Lift my head high, my dear Lord, and let me walk with the quiet confidence of someone who knows they are backed by the Creator of the universe. Father, I lift up my family and my home to you this morning. I ask for your protection to surround us like a hedge. Guard my children as they go about their day. Keep them safe in their coming and going, and let their hearts be sensitive to your voice. I pray for my spouse and my loved ones, that they would also feel this incredible peace that we are sharing right now. Let our home be a sanctuary, a place where your spirit is comfortable and where fear finds no room to grow. I place our health, our finances, and our relationships into your care. You are our great provider, and I trust that you will meet every one of our needs according to your riches in glory. My dear Lord, I am asking for a special measure of wisdom today. There are so many voices and so many choices, and sometimes it is hard to know which way to go. Please be the lamp to my feet and the light to my path. Give me a discerning heart so that I can recognize the truth and walk in it. If there are people I need to help or words I need to say to encourage someone, please prompt my heart. I want my life to be a reflection of your light. Help me to see beyond the surface of things and to understand the deeper purpose you have for me in this season. I am listening, Father, and I am ready to follow your lead. Jesus, I find myself thinking about how much I need your presence to be a tangible reality in my life today. I don't want this prayer to be something I just check off my list. I want it to be the beginning of a conversation that lasts all day long. When I'm driving in my car, when I'm standing in line, or when I'm sitting in a meeting, let me feel the warmth of your hand on my shoulder. Remind me that I am never truly alone. The fear that tries to creep in has no power when I remember that you are the light that the darkness cannot overcome. I am resting in you, my King. I am placing my trust in your righteous right hand, knowing that you are upholding me right now, and you will continue to uphold me until the sun sets and I return to my bed. Father in heaven, I am overwhelmed by the thought that you care about the smallest details of my life. You care about my sleep, you care about my coffee, and you care about the tiny anxieties that I feel embarrassed to mention. Thank you for being a God who is so intimate and so near. I am letting go of the need to be perfect. I am embracing the fact that I am a work in progress, held by a perfect Father. As I move into the rest of this morning, I do so with a heart that is anchored in your peace. I am not rushing into the day. I am walking into it, hand in hand with you. My King, I want to spend a moment just being still before you. I am quieting the inner noise and just breathing in the fact that you are God and I am your child. This is enough. This peace is enough. Your grace is enough for whatever happens next. I am choosing to believe that today will be a day of breakthroughs, not because of what I do, but because of who you are. I am expecting your goodness to show up in unexpected places. I am looking for your hand at work in the mundane and the extraordinary. Thank you for this beautiful morning, and thank you for the peace that is even now guarding my heart and my mind. Father, as I look toward the hours ahead, I am letting go of the pressure to be everything to everyone. I am only one person, and I am yours. That is my primary identity. I am not my job title, I am not my bank account, and I am not my failures. I am a beloved child of the King, and that is where my security lies. I am going into this day with my head held high, not in pride, but in the humble assurance that you are with me. No matter what the storm looks like, I am staying in the boat with you. I am safe. I am loved. I am at peace. My dear Lord, I want to thank you for the strength that is already beginning to flow into my heart. I can feel the tension leaving my shoulders and the clarity returning to my thoughts. This is the miracle of the morning prayer, that we come to you weary and we leave you renewed. I am ready now. I am ready to face the world because I have first faced you. Let your light shine through me today so that others might see your peace in my eyes and your love in my actions. I am moving forward now, resting in the shadow of your wings. We are lingering here a little longer. You and its presence feels like a soft balm on a wound we didn't even realize was still open. I am talking to you from a place of understanding, knowing that sometimes the hardest part of the morning isn't getting out of bed, but convincing our hearts that it is safe to be hopeful again. We are leaning on each other's faith in this quiet moment at Miracle Prayer Studio, and I hope you feel the warmth of this community surrounding you. If you feel a sense of belonging here, please do subscribe so we can keep meeting in this sacred light, reminding one another that we never have to face the dawn alone. We are sharing this breath, this pause, and this simple truth that God is moving even in the stillness. My King, I am continuing this conversation with you because my soul is finally starting to settle. I think about those words again where in Isaiah 41:10, we're gently urged to let go of what weighs us down with the promise. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I realize now that being dismayed is like looking at the world through a foggy window where everything looks distorted and threatening. But when I look at you, my dear Lord, the glass clears. I see that your hand isn't just nearby, it is actually holding me. I am focusing my eyes on your face today, choosing to believe that your presence is more real than the bills on the table or the tension in my body. Father, I offer you the parts of my life that feel messy and unresolved. I tend to want to present only the clean parts of my day to you, but I know you love me in the middle of the chaos. I entrust my difficult conversations to you, the ones I've been avoiding. I give you the project at work that feels too big for my skills. I place the health of my body into your care, asking that you would sustain me and give me the energy I need to serve others well. I am surrendering my need to be the hero of my own story. Instead, I am asking you, my King, to be the strength that carries me through every hour. My dear Lord, I find myself filled with a quiet wonder at how you care for the small things. Thank you for the way the morning light catches the leaves, and for the peace of a quiet house before the world wakes up. I am so grateful for the people you have placed in my life, even the ones who challenge me, for they remind me of my need for your patience. Thank you for your provision in the past, for the times you opened a door I thought was locked, and the times you provided a way when I saw no path at all. My heart is heavy with gratitude for the simple fact that I can talk to you like this, without any barriers or fear of judgment. Father in heaven, I ask for your forgiveness for the way I have tried to hide from you. I am sorry for the moments I let my pride get in the way of asking for help. I have often acted as though I knew better than you, worrying and planning as if your hands were tied. Please forgive my small-mindedness and my tendency to forget your track record of faithfulness. I am sorry for the bitterness I have allowed to take root in my heart toward those who have hurt me. Wash me clean this morning, my King, and help me to see others through the same lens of grace that you use when you look at me. Jesus, I am asking for your peace to be like a wall of protection around my mind today. When the intrusive thoughts come, the ones that tell me I am failing or that something terrible is about to happen, I ask that you would silence them with your truth. I want to walk through my workplace and my home as a person of peace. Help me to be a non-anxious presence for my children and my colleagues. I am asking for the wisdom to know when to speak and when to remain in a prayerful silence. Let your Spirit be the filter for every word I hear and every word I speak, so that only your love remains. My King, I ask for your guidance in the mundane tasks that often feel like a burden. Even in the cleaning, the driving, and the answering of emails, let me find a rhythm of worship hymns. Yo, want to do everything today as if I were doing it directly for you. Give me a heart that is willing to serve without seeking credit. If I feel weary by mid-afternoon, remind me to stop and lean into your strength. I am not asking for a life without labor, but for a heart that finds rest, even while it is working. Uphold me with your righteous right hand, so that I don't stumble under the weight of my own expectations. Father, I am placing my children and my loved ones under your watchful eye. I cannot protect them from every disappointment or every scraped knee, but I know that you love them even more than I do. I ask that you would guide their steps today and keep their hearts tender toward you. For the ones in my family who are struggling with fear or doubt, I ask that you would reveal yourself to them in a way they can understand. Let our home be a place where your peace is so thick it can be felt the moment someone walks through the door. I trust you with their futures, knowing that you have good plans for them. My dear Lord, I am reaching out for a deeper sense of your presence as I move into the busier parts of my day. I don't want to leave this feeling of connection behind once I stand up from this prayer. Help me to practice your presence in the middle of the noise. When I feel my heart rate start to rise, let that be a signal to turn my thoughts back to you. I am choosing to be a person who is anchored in eternity, even while I am dealing with the temporary things of this world. You are my rock, and I am standing firm on the truth of your word today. Jesus, I want to thank you for the way you have already begun to change the atmosphere of my soul. The fear that felt so giant an hour ago now seems smaller in the light of your greatness. I am so glad that I don't have to be strong enough to beat my own fears. I only have to be close enough to you to let your love cast them out. I am leaning into you with total trust. I am walking out into this day with the confidence that you are going before me to level the mountains and following behind me to guard my path. I am yours, and that is all I need to know. Father in heaven, I am asking that you would open my eyes to see the needs of others today. Sometimes I am so wrapped up in my own worries that I miss the person standing right in front of me who is hurting. Give me a heart of compassion and a hand that is quick to help. I want to be your hands and feet in the world today. If there is someone who needs a word of encouragement, please put them on my heart and give me the right thing to say. I am finding my own peace as I focus on being a blessing to others. My King, I am closing this part of my morning by simply resting in your love. I am not asking for anything else right now. I am just being grateful that you are who you say you are. You are the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, and you have my whole life in your hands. I am safe. I am protected. I am guided. I breathe in your peace, and I breathe out every last bit of tension. I am ready to walk with you, Father, through whatever this day holds, because I know that your eternal peace is guarding my mind and my heart. We are standing at a threshold now, you and I, where the quiet of our own hearts meets the vastness of the world outside. There is a strange, beautiful strength that comes when we realize our prayers aren't meant to be solitary towers, but bridges reaching out to those who might be struggling just as we are. I can feel the collective sigh of so many souls seeking a bit of light. And in this shared space, our burdens feel just a little lighter because we aren't carrying them in isolation. It is a privilege to breathe this air with you. My King, I lift up every soul joining in this prayer right now, especially those who feel they are at the end of their rope. I think of the weary parents, the lonely elders, and the young ones searching for a path. Please wrap your arms of comfort around those grieving a loss or waiting for a healing touch that hasn't come yet. Let your peace fall like a gentle rain on every dry heart in our community, reminding them that they are seen and deeply loved by their Creator. May they feel your strength rising within them today. Father in heaven, I affirm today that you are my unchanging rock in a world that shifts like sand. I trust that your plans for me are filled with hope, even when the clouds are too thick for me to see. I declare that fear has no legal right to my joy because I am anchored in your eternal truth. You are the waymaker and the light in the darkness, and I choose to rest in the certainty of your character rather than the uncertainty of my circumstances. I believe your word will come to pass, always. Jesus, I entrust the remainder of this day and all the days to come into your beautiful hands. I am letting go of my need to know the how and the when, and simply resting in the who. I give you my future, my dreams, and my very soul, knowing that you are the most faithful steward of everything I surrender. I'm setting aside my maps and my plans, choosing instead to follow the sound of your voice, for I know that where you lead is exactly where I am meant to be. My dear Lord, please stay close to me as I step out of this quiet room and into the noise of life. Be the peace in my heart when the world gets loud, and the steady breath when I feel rushed or overwhelmed. Don't let me wander from the sense of your presence that we have found here this morning. Walk beside me in every conversation and guide my thoughts in every quiet moment, for I am nothing without you, but I am whole and brave as long as you are with me. I move forward now in your grace, ready to love and be loved by you. Amen.